Hi everyone, I'm Russ.
I'm Mark.
And this is a spirited endeavor.
Priming the Pump Edition.
That's right.
Alright, so tonight begins our tour of Japan. And I'm really excited. This is one we've tried before on a previous episode, and we thought we'd revisit this.
Yeah.
Because we are bringing some friends along with it. This one is the Matsui. This is a peated single malt from Japan. 48% alcohol by volume. It's on our first initial tasting of it was it was really unusual.
It is. It's a very unique whiskey.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Now I remember it being kind of like leather. It tasted like Wilson's leather.
Yep.
And mink oil and that really deep, rich, earthy smell.
Yeah, and that's got to have something to do with the peat that they're using, the peated malt.
Yeah, I agree. So the peat is from Totari, and it evokes a mellow, fruity sweetness and smoky, peaty finish. And
Be curious to see what we think of it, having had this in the past, and it's been a little while since we've tasted this one. If I remember.
I don't remember it being all that smoky though.
No, I don't either.
All right, so let's
find out.
Let's take a peek on it. So this is non-chill filtered, and there's no color added to it.
And it is very light in the glass.
It is. Yeah, that is a very light, like a honey amber color. Just very, very light.
Yeah, nice legs on it though.
Yeah, great oils.
48% ABV. You're still retaining a lot of those oils, and of course with a non-chill filtered, that doesn't hurt either.
Yeah.
So definitely a nice floral aspect right off the bat, but I'm still getting a bit of that leather kind of note to it.
Yeah, and I think that's the peat. I think that it's got that earthiness to it, that richness. I think it really is from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really does. It's like walking into a leather store.
Yeah, mink oil.
Yeah, mink oil. There you go.
Very cool. Well, cheers.
Into Nakimal's. Leather.
Yeah, not a lot on the palate. Not overpowering or overwhelming, but man, once you swallow it, it just kind of lights up.
It's the truth. Now on the back end, I'm getting like a perfumey note to it, and there's a candy sweetness that it reminds me of like saltwater taffy.
Still getting that mink oil kind of note to it too.
Yeah, that's strong in this, and I think that I would say that that's almost the signature flavor of this one.
I agree. Yeah.
This is quite tasty.
Yeah, very unique.
It is so different than other single malts that we've tried.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder how much of that is the impact of the peat. Because we've had plenty of peated whiskeys, but none of them presented themselves quite the same way this one does.
It's true. Now I'm getting the peatiness and the maltiness, that's coming over as leather, but I'm not getting a lot of smoke in that.
No, I'm really getting zero smoke. None that I can detect anyhow.
And maybe it's just sort of wrapped up in the the earthiness. Maybe it's just kind of in there, and it's a...
Yeah, it could be overwhelmed by some of the other flavors that we're getting.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. But it's amazing that it's kind of flat on the palate.
It really is. It's, when you initially take it into your mouth, you're thinking, okay, well, this is kind of meh. And then, like you said, after the fact, man, it lights up.
Yeah.
There's definitely a nice perfumey floral nature. But man, yeah, it's like mink oil. You're absolutely right. It's like walking into a leather shop.
Yeah, no, I dig this whiskey though. I got to admit. I never thought I would find this unique of a flavor palette.
Agreed.
And I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do.
Well, and the funny thing is again, it's been a little bit since we had this the first time. And you think, okay, well, we've had a little more experience with some peated whiskeys. My opinion of this is pretty much the same.
Yeah, it hasn't moved a bit.
No, very, very unique.
Yeah.
So, on our scale, what do you think?
I'm going to give it a 3.5.
I'm with you on that. Don't think it's quite out of 4, but I think 3.5 is a very good number for it.
But yeah, I think it's a little bit more than a 3. I mean, you hit me on the right day and everything, I might bump it up a little bit. I might pull it down a little bit.
Well, it's going to be one of those things where you have to be in the right mood to appreciate this one, because it does have some flavors that are a bit unique. And to me, right now, I appreciate the unique nature of it. There are going to be some days when it's just not going to hit me quite the same.
Yeah, for sure.
No doubt.
All right.
Well, thanks for joining us, everyone.
All right. Thank you. This was fun.
It was.
Take care. Catch you on the next one.